I'm gonna let in TikTok. Give everybody a moment. What's good? Good morning. Good morning, Grand Rising, everybody. So today is it is November 10th. What's good? It's the little things. Hi guys. And this is what's going on. Tomorrow's the portal, 1111 portal. I'm gonna do a quick energy check. Then I'm gonna run through the signs with a very special reading. The way I have it laid out is gonna be different. We're gonna move very quickly today, okay? So I just want you guys to know this is also being recorded on YouTube. Hi YouTube. Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna rip through the general energy and the 12 signs. If you miss your sign, you can head over to YouTube. Why am I doing it the day before? So you know what to expect. Okay, if I come on tomorrow morning, already 12 hours of the day have probably passed. Okay, so we're going to get into it today. We're going to take a look. All right, Spirit, can you show me what is the collective energy for this portal? What is the collective energy for this portal? What is the collective energy, please? Saturn structure. And Saturn just went in forward motion on the 4th, okay? So a lot of the things that you've been laying the structure for, what's good, Maria, is being coming to life now, okay? What's good, Project Execute? Okay, you also have sensitive Pisces. That's where Saturn is. All our spidey senses is up. Scorpio is also a very intuitive sign. So know that all the senses are tingling. You're tingling, baby. Go ahead, baby. You're tingling, baby. You see what I'm saying? All right, you also have solar calm. This is like a stillness. It's very scorpionic, okay? Especially with Mars in Scorpio. It's like on the surface, it looks like still waters, but still waters run deep. There's a lot of undercurrent happening. A lot of behind the scenes. Okay, now let me just stop and say one thing. I want to say one thing. If you are in my Patreon group, today is the last day to vote on the ritual that takes place on Monday. If you are interested, every month I do a ritual for my top tier Patreon group, okay? And they vote on it. And then I perform the ritual with the energies that are in that transit in that month. Okay, so just to mention that, if you are a Patreon member, please go vote. Okay, today's the last day to vote. If you join today, you will be included in this month. Okay. So, all right, with the solar calm, it's like your spidey senses are tingling and telling you that there is motion, that there is, I'm hearing evolution, transformation, all scorpionic energy. Anything else, Spirit, for this general energy before I kick off into the signs? Today I will be doing the 12 signs. We will be moving quickly. All right, you got Pluto, rebirth. Didn't I tell you? Transformation, right? And then you have solar flares in reverse. Activate. Everything, you voted already, perfect. Everything that is transpiring around you, I feel like you need to do it in calculated ways. In other words, forethought is important. I feel like you may be noticing the lack of others' action. Okay, so in other words, you could be full steam ahead towards something. Thank you guys for all the love, and recognizing that somebody's not pulling their fucking weight. Okay, and if this is you, it's like an energy is telling you to jump on it, let's do it, ride it, my pony. Okay, there's also going to be a sexual energy this weekend, but I feel like it's a motivational, okay, but it's like this current that's underneath is what is driving the need for action in some way. Okay, now, like I said, if you've been motivated and building this structure and your spidey senses are tingling that there's some type of movement coming, you're absolutely right. The rebirth is there, but this may also contrast what other people aren't doing. Okay, symbiosis. It's like you get to see what you are in alignment with and what you are not in alignment with. Okay, so I'm going to move these because we don't have space for this. I'm going to leave them aside just in case we need to reference them, but we need to move them. Okay, so this is how it's going to work. I'm going to start with Scorpio. Okay, happy birthday, Scorpio. I'm going to pull a card, one card for what you're manifesting. Okay, it's going to be a 4-card reading for all the signs. Okay, like I said, we're going to rip through. Spirit, can you show me what is it? This is the motivation manifestation deck. What is it, Spirit, that my Scorpio gang is manifesting with this portal? What's good, Tawanda? What is it that they're manifesting? You have here, all greatness teeters on whether a would-be hero overcomes the terror within and advances regardless, and it came out crossed. So you know, Scorpio, that underneath there's something that needs to be changed, transmuted. It means that you have to go against the grain in some way. Somebody isn't going to be pleased, right? But it has to do with like what you know to be true, or what you know is like your guiding star, or your north, or your purpose, or the direction in which you're supposed to be headed. At the bottom of the deck, let us believe faithfully that our dreams are worthy of any struggle, and that it is our time to free ourselves and rise to glory. Good morning, pretty brown Dolly. Okay, so I feel like what Spirit is saying here is that you have fear of going after something because you know there's going to be some pushback to it, but that's where the treasure is. Okay, like you have to have faith. Okay, you gotta have faith. I gotta have faith. All right, now we're gonna look at, okay, this is the, I forget the name of this deck. It's like the past life deck. We're gonna see what in the past has been the blockage or the factor that contributes to this situation. Father, right? Now I'm hearing, I will be a father figure, put your tiny hand in mine. I will be a to the end of time. Okay, so this has something to do with an authority figure. Okay, male or female. This could be a spouse, okay, or a family member, but it feels like something out of obligation, and it feels like you have to stand up for something. You gotta fight for your right? It feels like you gotta stand up for something, and it feels like somebody, you know, somebody with authority, male or female, okay, is not gonna be extra pleased, okay? But I feel like with this imprisonment or slavery, I feel like you have spent too many days conforming for this person or limiting yourself in some way for peace. I feel like, Scorpio, you're being put in a kind of an uncomfortable position so that you can break free, okay? Break free and find, Spirit said, the courage to step into your purpose, into your true self, okay? It's something like that, okay? Now, I have here the love and romance deck. We're going to see what this portal could be bringing in relationships. These could be all relationships, okay? Family, friend, or lover. Spirit, can you show me what does Scorpio need to know in regards to this portal and relationships? Can you show me? Happy day, my love. Spirit, can you show me? And this is the Ancestors in Romance deck. Spirit, can you show me, please? One card. Good morning, Jennifer. Honeymoon and retreat, okay? I feel like for a while, you've been trying to keep like the status quo, okay? Or keep it light, okay? And this retreat has been like you pulling back. But I feel like there's an opportunity here. If you stand in your power, okay, and finally like step into your truth in your path, it feels like you get to exhale, okay, that you will feel lighter. I feel like that's part of the weighty energy, Scorpio, that I'm feeling around you. Spirit, can you give me what to expect in the future for my Scorpio gang? Gang, please. One card, please. What can they expect in the future, please? Look at that. Look at that, Scorpio. I am becoming a better person every day. Okay? And then you also have here, you are entering a time of happiness at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like even though it may feel like a struggle to you, Scorpio, right now to speak some type of truth to power, it's where you find the most fulfillment. It's where you feel your authenticity is right now. Okay, so that's what I have for my Scorpio gang. We're going to move into Sagittarius. Spirit, can you show me what is Sagittarius manifesting now for this with this portal, okay? Can you show me what is manifesting for Sagittarius at this time, please, with this portal? One card, please. We must reclaim our agenda with a forceful grip, okay? I feel like you had an idea, Sagittarius. Okay, at the bottom of the deck it says, we do not need to wait for perfect conditions. We will find perfection in progress, okay? I feel like you had an idea about something, okay? I feel like you shared this idea or you spoke it out loud or something like that. I feel like there's someone around you who puts a lot of ideas out as well. I feel like maybe this person is a Virgo or they have some Virgo influences in their chart. Good morning, Iris. But I feel like this person may be list-oriented. Without recognizing, they're throwing salt in the game. I'm going to explain what I mean. Your information, Sagittarius, comes from the ether. This person wants to formulate a plan. I feel like this kind of clashes with the free your mind and the rest will follow, like the way your processes are. And it's causing you to get stuck in the minutia, in like in the minor details, and you need to be expansive, okay? So I feel like this, we must reclaim our agenda with a forceful grip. It's like you have to bring something back under control. What's good, Dee Dee? You could be, you know, in charge, Charles in charge in some way, or like are seen as a good morning, cheerfully sweet, like seen as a voice of wisdom, okay? And I feel like your challenge is going to be to to steer something, to steer the progress, the process. Okay, Spirit, can you show me what has been the problem in the past? Okay, too many, Spirit. What has been the problem in the past? What has been the problem in the past? Can you show me? There we go. Thank you. Unrequited love. So I feel like you're getting this information from the ethers. I feel like you want to support this person's inclusion. Okay? You're trying to support this person's inclusion. Maybe because they don't often add their 2 cents. Okay, I'm not doing personal questions right now. This is for the 1111 portal. If you listen to your sign, you will get your answer. Okay, I feel like this person may lack confidence in a way. So it feels like for you to, it's like you don't want to correct the way they're trying to be included because you feel like it would stunt or make them feel or withdraw. And this is because like in the past, either with this person or someone else, like you had to do something. This could even be your parents. Like you had to do something and break away from a particular like mindset or like what was expected. And I feel like it wasn't received well, so that kind of stayed with you. Okay, there's no personal questions today. Okay, so it's like you don't want this person to feel rejected. Maybe some way you kind of resonate with that. So you want to encourage them in some way, Sagittarius, which is like you. Although what is not like you is usually you don't you don't handle people with kid gloves. Like, what's good, see? You usually, you know, say what you mean what you say. But I feel like you're trying to do it in a graceful way with playfulness. Okay, at the bottom of the deck is free yourself. But I feel like you're trying to, in some way, no, I haven't done Virgo already. And this is up on YouTube live as well. So if you need to, if you missed your sign, you can rewind. Okay, and it's good. It's like Spirit is encouraging you, Sagittarius. Like, it's wonderful that you're taking others' feelings into consideration, but it should not, you don't trap yourself into thinking too small. If this is an important venture, like let's say a business or something, or like a move, don't get stuck in the minutia of like this person's overthinking, because something could pass you by in timing. Okay, in the timing of something. So you know, pick and choose what you feel. Okay, what you feel you can bend on, and what must be attended to right now. Okay, so that's how I feel like that's how you can best benefit your relationships. Okay, Spirit, can you show me the most likely outcome? Only Scorpio and now Sagittarius. I just started. Spirit, can you show me? Trust in yourself. Okay, so I know that you don't want to, I feel like this person may be in an emotional state, or they're very sensitive. But it also feels like something you're trying to do is critical. to like something you want. What's good, Sandra? And you need to be cautious about like maybe being overly concerned. Like some things could wait and they're not as important, and you can let this person like ruminate over the smaller things. But I feel like the big things, you may have to take the reins and make decisions, because you know, getting stuck in the smaller details can lead to inaction. Okay, that's what I have for you, Sagittarius. Okay, so we're gonna move into Capricorn. Spirit, can you show me what is it that Capricorn is manifesting with this portal? Can you show me, please? What is it that Capricorn is manifesting with this portal? Can we get the likes up, please? That would be great, my loves. Spirit, can you show me what is it that Capricorn is manifesting with this portal? We do not need more time. We need a stronger reason to act so that we use time more effectively. Are you not motivated by something, Capricorn? And maybe you've been procrastinating and you've been trying to figure out why you're procrastinating. You know, is your heart in it? Is there an adjustment that you need to make? Right? Or are you giving energy to something that really you're not connected to? Is that what you're discovering? Now, in the past, what is causing the blockage for Capricorn? Can you show me? In the past, what is causing the blockage for Capricorn? Thank you guys for all the love. I greatly appreciate you. Please do follow and help a sister grow. Spirit, can you show me what in the past has been blocking Capricorn? Wars and battles. You got to pick and choose, okay? You don't got to die on every hill, right? I feel like sometimes you see, it's like you give, you know, a lot of people come to you for advice, Capricorn, because you're very steady. Okay? But, you know, you have to adopt an attitude of you like it, I love it. In other words, they ask you for advice, they don't take it. Fuck it, 2 tears in a bucket. Send them on their way. Because I feel like sometimes, Capricorn, you get caught up in like feeling like once you gave this person some advice that you're responsible to guide them through that. And sometimes you end up taking on responsibilities that are not yours. Okay? Or you end up in conflict with people because in some way, you know, it's like you feel like, well, why did you ask me if you were going to go do your own thing anyway? Okay, but I feel like certain things don't require your energy. Good morning, Misty. Miss Tay, okay? I feel like more importantly, what it is that let them figure out for themselves that they should have took the advice. You don't need to double down. Believe me, they'll double back and tell you, damn, you know, let me tell you what happened since X, Y, and Z. I should have listened to your ass. Look how this shit turned out. But instead, you like, don't take it personal. And sometimes it's hard. It could be a child. It could be a spouse. You know, you got to stand out of the way and let them, you know, feel the consequences of their decisions. You understand? Spirit, can you show me what is it that they can expect in regards to love relationships, all types, family, friend, lover? Can you show me, please? Can you show me, please? Family, friend, lover. Spirit. For Capricorn, please. attraction, and free yourself. I feel like this firmness or seriousness is preventing you from like enjoying relationships. Okay? And this could be with your children, your spouse, like a little bit of lightening up will show you that people are listening more than you think. Hey, Serena. But if you remember, like being a child, like if you know, your mom might have said don't touch it, as soon as you turn around you wanted to touch it, right? So it's like less structure will lead to like a lighter sensation, Capricorn. All right, let's look at what the future holds. Manifest your wishes. And I know my soul is truly beautiful. It's like you feel so much under pressure. You feel so much pressure to do everything right, for everything to be right, for everything to be like structured, that it's like you're losing the ability to have some fun. Okay, that's what you know, Spirit wants you to lighten up, Capricorn. Okay, I feel like this will improve your overall communication and relationships with people. Okay? Aquarius. Let's go, Aquarius. Thank you guys for all the love. I greatly appreciate y'all. Spirit, can you show me what is it that Aquarius is manifesting right now? Can you show me what Aquarius is manifesting? There is light all around. There is much to be grateful for in this seemingly dark world. And so all we must do is pull our gaze from the shadow and look into the ocean of divine light and grace in which we are blessed to live, okay? So Spirit's asking you, what do you want to look at? The darkness or the light? As above, so below. The next card says, any plunge into the unknown is reckless, but that's where the treasure lies. In other words, you want to know the outcome, okay? Blinded by the light. Okay, I feel like you've been walking through a tunnel, okay? Dark night of the soul, maybe, but I feel like more so alone, okay? I feel like things are changing, but you don't really know the outcome. You're a little concerned about how things will look in the light. How will they look in the light once all the dust settles? Okay, air sign, Aquarius, right? Once all the dust settles and everything is shifted, it feels like you wonder, how will this turn out? Okay, Spirit, can you show me what has been the blockage for my Aquarius gang in regards to something that they've been trying to walk towards or manifest, but they're not sure how it turns out? Can you show me what that's about? You have a lot of phobias. Okay, that's what came out. Phobias, wisdom, and medicine woman, okay? So this is like a deepening of like your spirituality as well. I feel like you're being guided in some way to have a new approach, which Aquarius is very Aquarian-like, okay? But I feel like this one is a little different. So usually for Aquarius, it's like gadgets, technology, thinking in different ways, new perspectives. But I feel like this is more spiritual. This could be your wellness, the wellness of your relationships. It's like a holistic mindset that you may feel a little bit like a fish out of water. I feel like it's happening with the age of Aquarius. So you might be getting activated in some way about being more holistic, more green, more, you know, humanity centered. But it feels like in an area that you're not used to. Okay, so I feel like you're noticing changes in your life. I guess I'll see you next lifetime. And maybe you're wondering about the connections that will survive. I will survive. Oh, as long as I know how to love, I know I'll stay alive. And you may be trying to figure out what's coming with you and what isn't, and I feel like there's a little fear there, but I don't feel like you've sat down. You're not sitting down, you keep moving. Okay, Spirit, can you show me in the love department for my Aquariuses in regards to relationships, friend, family, or lover? What can they expect? This could be the one. Okay, so understand 1111 on the YouTube. Okay, so I feel like this could be the one. It's like what you're undertaking, or this change in your view, like holistically, and the phobias you have about who will come and who won't, and like I'm getting like a barge, and you're bringing the barge from one side to the other, and you can only worry about the people that are with you now, and those that don't come, it's like a free will thing. But I feel like when you get to the other side, this could be the one. It's like you find out you're the one, but you also come into contact with the people who support like the mission, the vision, like the holistic mindset. Okay, so go, allow, like I said to you guys, the air is shifting, and when the dust settles, allow that to happen without reservation, without trying to hold on. Okay, I feel like this lands you where you need to be. Spirit, can you show me what the most likely outcome for Aquarius is? I can embrace change came out crossed with I will love myself crossed. I am peaceful and one with the earth crossed. Okay, this is like and then enjoy the now. Okay, so I feel like what's preventing this from standing in the upright is like the worry or the anxiety. Okay, and that's your challenge to release that. Okay. Okay, I also am getting with this, I will love myself. I'm getting like you're very worried about, who's coming with you. And Spirit said, just like when you're on an airplane, when the masks drop, you put your mask on first. Okay. Okay, I have a feeling that Aquarius is going to be surprised that the outcome is much better than what you expect. All right, Pisces gang gang. Pisces gang gang. Can you show me, please, what is it that Pisces is manifesting with this 1111 portal, please? Can you show me what is Pisces manifesting, please? You have the joyous masters know that amid all the chaos and conflict, all the hurry and wickedness of the world, there is something solid within that is beautiful, steady, and good. Who's the negative Nancy around you, Pisces? You could be watching the news, let's say, with somebody, and you're saying like, oh, I see that this happened with this election or whatever, right? And you're like, that's good. That's probably going to lead to this. And this other person is like, but did you see this? Because that's like the worst thing. And this is going to end up terrible. Da, 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 right? That, but that in some way drags your feeling. I'm going down. Okay. Like this person's vibration is a little bit, like tugging. Okay, Spirit, can you show me what is the blockage from the past? Okay, I feel like you're manifesting like I feel like you're a lighthouse. If you guys have watched me, you know what I mean by that. You are like somehow spiritually tapped in, Pisces. Y'all known for that. Okay, and I feel like you're trying to raise the vibration. Okay, but this person just like sucks out the frequency. Spirit, can you show me what the blockage has been in the past for Pisces, please? Can you show me? What is the blockage in the past for Pisces? Male and female. Balance, the duality, okay? You can see both sides. You want to be able to have discussions about as above, so below. It's enlightenment. It's this duality, okay? And I feel like, you know, this person doesn't see or understand that about you. It may also cause like friction, okay? These two aren't looking at each other, okay? But I feel like this person can't see the two sides of you, right? So in other words, let's say, for instance, let's say you are a chef and this person loves the way you cook and do all of that, but you also are obsessed with, I don't know, astrology. And it gets on their nerves that like those two things aren't really connected. Like they can't understand that you're like eclectic in some way. And it's like their negative energy, okay? So, you know, you could be into a lot of different things that this person, you know, has trouble understanding. Yes. Yeah. Exactly that. Like somebody just not respecting maybe your beliefs in a way. And it's one thing, they don't have to believe what you believe, but they can belittle what you believe in some way. Spirit, can you show me in the love department, what can they expect, please? Passion. Okay, there may be passion, but I feel like you, with this, you deserve love. You feel like this doesn't feel necessarily good and it's safe for you to love. It feels like you want somebody who nurtures your way of thinking, or who appreciates all the facets of you. Okay, and I feel like you have the right to expect that, Pisces. I feel like that will be coming to you. I feel like whoever this person is, friend, family, or lover, if they don't like allow you to be who you are, be all that you can be, I feel like if they can't embrace that, they may find themselves on the outside looking in. Spirit, can you show me, please? Let go of things that no longer serve you and trust in yourself, okay? So like I said, I feel like you're headed towards an environment that's more nurturing, Pisces, and I feel like those that don't respect or, you know, support this transition you're making, you're releasing them. Okay, you're releasing them. Aries, gang, gang. Can we take a look, Spirit, at what it is that Aries is manifesting? What is Aries manifesting with this portal, please? The 1111 portal for my Aries, gang, gang. Can you show me? What is Aries manifesting, please? You have here, nothing remarkable in our personal growth can be achieved without opening to love and unleashing its joyful fire into the world. I feel like that you normally do operate in that way, but sometimes you can use your fire in a little bit of a volatile way. You also have here, we should not fear an obsession for building a great and free life. And lastly, we do not need to await more resources. We need to act and we will find abundance comes to us, okay? So I feel like you've been fighting for something, really like pushing your energy, okay? But I gotta tell you, Aries, you could be using like your lower chakras, okay? I feel like you're using root, sacral, and solar Okay, but Spirit says if you really want to supercharge that manifestation from the heart, okay, that would activate it in a much stronger way. Let me move this out of the way. Spirit, can you show me what has been the blockage to that for my Scorpio gang? Gang, please. Can you show me what has been the blockage? I said Scorpio, Aries. What has been the blockage to Aries gang gang in regards to that? Health. With Father at the bottom of the deck. Okay, there could be, for some of yous, a lot of weight on you. Okay, you could be taking care of an elder. Okay, there could be somebody around you who's in poor health. Okay, but I feel like something that you are also doing, there's like a reward in it for you, Aries. Okay, so let's say, for instance, you have somebody who has an illness around you and you have like really committed to assisting this person. Okay, and you could, and I know what that feels like because I had I was married and my husband passed from a leukemia, right? So like, all the energy that you put into that, and a lot of times you're putting anger, right? But love is stronger. Love is stronger than fear. Thank you, my love. Okay, I also feel like Spirit is also telling you to take care of your health because in this like fight, in this fight of whatever you're fighting, okay, it could be a court case, could be anything. It feels like you could be draining yourself, and it's because you're only using the lower chakras, and you need to like recharge the heart. Okay, go do something fun for yourself. I feel like you need it. I feel like you've been really like nose to like the grindstone or something. Like you really been putting in the work, but it's like the energy is so heavy. It's the lower chakras. We are in Scorpio season, okay? And that's where your ruler is right now. Mars is in Scorpio, so you're going to be affected by that. Okay, Spirit, can you show me what what Aries? You see how the two, and you both of you are ruled because before they discovered Pluto, Mars ruled Scorpio as well, so it's a co-ruler. Okay, so both of those Scorpio and Aries, you guys got similar energy, except that Scorpio is more water bound, and that could be it. Like maybe you're fighting your emotions as well, like trying to just stay targeted on the mission and not get in your feels. But that's really where your power is going to lie at this time. Spirit, can you show me what my Aries can expect in love? Okay, relationships, regardless, friend, family, or lover. You have engagement. Okay, your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Okay, and I feel like you are committed to something, seeing something through. Okay, this could be a relationship that's been love on the rocks, ain't no big surprise. Just pour me a drink and I'll tell you some lies, right? Could be hard. Your partner has a rare illness. There you go. You see what I'm saying? So it could be something that that you're, I also had adopted a child who had some difficulties that took a lot of time. Your life could feel right now like there's a lot of outside interference that you have to step in, to the fray and handle. Okay, but I feel like you're gonna get some reward, okay, for your level of engagement. Okay, also for your commitment. Somebody could want to be reciprocal, okay, where they want to make a commitment to you. Okay, so like let's say you're in a relationship and you guys are going above and beyond for each other. This could be the sign that this person's like, this is the love of my life. Okay, so I feel like even if it's family, I feel like there's some type of reward for your commitment to something, and you will be seeing that. Spirit, can you show me what is the most likely outcome from this portal that my Aries gang can expect? Spirit, can you show me? And if you have missed your sign, you can head over to YouTube and it is live there and you can rewind. Spirit, can you show me? What can Aries expect? Okay, you got a couple cards here. I'm going to read them real quick. Okay, pull another card from your tarot deck, which they did. Manifest your wishes, okay? Spirit is like, don't forget about the things that you want while all of this is going on, okay? It says, reveal, okay, my destiny will reveal itself in time, okay? And it came out in reverse. So it's like you don't know what the future holds, and Spirit's like, that's okay, okay? Practice chakra healing. I told you that it was like it wasn't going all the way up, okay, and that you need to use your heart chakra, okay? You can't change anyone else, just yourself. And you know, sometimes we give a lot of energy to something and it may not go in the outcome that we want, and we might feel like we failed, but it's not a failure, okay? It's the wisdom that you gain that changes your perspective and like who you are. So there's no accidents. There's not really failures, okay? It's lessons, okay? You got surrender to the spirit energy, right? And I feel like Aries, you know, I know that you're taking something on full throttle. Just don't close yourself off to like what you think is possible, because I feel like there's a lot of shifting and Spirit's telling you use your heart chakra, you know. The unexpected sometimes is the point of the experience, not to necessarily change an outcome. Okay? Allow this Scorpio and this scorpionic Mars energy to kind of wash over you and reveal what must be seen. Okay? That's what I have for Scorpio. I mean, for Aries, I don't know why Aries and Scorpio today, y'all are like this, your energy. Okay? Spirit, can you show me what is coming for Taurus? For Taurus. Spirit, what is Taurus manifesting with this frequency, please? With this 1111 portal, what is being manifested for Taurus? What is being manifested for Taurus? Thank you guys for all the love. I greatly appreciate you. No, I haven't done Virgo yet. We do not need to await more resources. We need to act, and we will find abundance as it comes to us. And it came out cross. So a Taurus, you might be feeling a little bit of feeling of lack, or you're not sure if you have what it takes. Okay, I feel like you keep rising to the top. Give it all you got. Give it all you got. Okay. But you could be wondering, Taurus, like, is this just me being stubborn? You know, Taurus, they always say Taurus is stubborn. I'm a Taurus too, right? So you could be like in a pause of thinking like, do I have enough to do X, Y, and Z? Or is this lack of like moving forward, is it my imposter syndrome? I feel like you're like the reverse of the big ego right now, Taurus. Yes. So what I feel is like, and you know, it's one thing to say, I go after what I want until I complete something, which kudos to Taurus gang. But at the same time, you could be saying to yourself, but I don't want to be so stubborn that I just keep going towards something that may not manifest. And then it's like your back voice or your subconscious voice is like, don't doubt yourself. You're thinking it's imposter syndrome, and it's like it's like your ego is like, but I don't want to be, it's not all about me. So it's like you're trying to get this balance of understanding if what you're if the road you're on is the right road in some way. Okay? So let's say you've been going to school, right, to become a lawyer, right? And your last year, you really been struggling, right? You could be like, do I really, am I really supposed to be a lawyer, or am I supposed to be adjacent to something like that? Because you too, Anna, because I'm not sure if this is really where I'm supposed to be. This is where I want to be. And it's like you don't want to be arrogant in some way. So it's like giving you doubt. Thank you for the hand heart. Okay, so you got leaving and or traveling and forgiveness. So you're trying to decide whether you should readjust the mission. Okay, and this forgiveness could be like, can it, like, let's say you started a business, you've been working at it, you're like, I don't know, should I give up? It hasn't really taken off. It's okay, but it's not great. And what will people think of me if I decide to go in a different direction? Trust and faith, right? It's like you're a little bit afraid of what people will think if you decide to shift in some way. Okay? I feel like you should change the mindset, Taurus. The mindset should not be what will other people think. What will you think if you don't know the outcome? In other words, if you walk away from something without knowing if it was because you couldn't do it, like you didn't have enough to do it, or if it was just a momentary feeling of lack, that will always hang over your head if you don't stick it out. It's not about anybody else. It's about you. Okay, when you're 60 and look back, will you say, I wish I would have stuck it out to know if it was good or bad? I am not talking about toxic, abusive relationships where somebody's putting hands on you or anything like that. Okay, please do not confuse that or use that as a reason to stay in a situation that is not beneficial. Spirit, can you show me what is it that Taurus can expect in love relationships? Okay. Retreat. Make the effort in reverse and attraction in reverse. Okay. Again, this is not about somebody else this time. Okay. I feel like it has to do with you and you retreating to complete something, or retreating to assess how, what is at the root of this? Is it that you're afraid to succeed or afraid you won't? I feel like once you recognize that, you will have the breakthrough you need. I feel like also you're not supposed to be worried about these other people because you're supposed to be in attraction mode. Like magnetic, okay? Your card was, we do not need to await more resources. We need to act and we will find abundance comes to us. Abundance comes to us. So you're supposed to be focused on this thing and why, or if you're, what is the root of why you're unsure, rather than what will other people think, because that's also like causing you a blockage, or it's a technique to procrastinate. Okay, so let's look at what the most likely outcome will be for Taurus, please. Spirit, can you show me? And it says, I will not compare myself to others, okay? Because, you know, that's also could be it. Like, you could be saying, well, I should be further along. And Spirit's like, don't look in anybody else's bowl unless you're looking to see if they have enough. It's just going to drag you down. You will do the best you can every single day, right? And it came out slightly crossed. Why? Because you're so concerned about where you should be that you're not paying attention to where you actually are right now, Taurus, okay? The peace I seek resides in me. The power, the peace, everything you need is within you. I feel like what you need to do is shift the thinking as to why you might feel like why you're so concerned with how you're viewed or if you've made enough progress. By whose standards, Taurus? By whose standards? Okay, that's what I have for my Taurus gang. All right, Gemini gang, Spirit. Can you show me what is it that Gemini needs to know? You're welcome. What are they manifesting for this portal, please? You have out here, there is a nobility to those who do not let neediness or desperation compromise who they are. Gemini, something that you were planning might have fallen through, and at the last minute you had to make adjustments. And there was a moment of like worry, and then it's like you remembered, oh, the universe got me, right? I feel like when I say that there's a nobility to those who do not let neediness or desperation compromise who they are. It's like in the moment of fear, thank you, my love, for the finger hearts. In that moment of fear, it's like you recognize, oh, this is just like fear trying to stop me from reaching my goal. I have nothing to worry about. It's like you're trusting in the all. Okay, you're not allowing outside forces or something that may be temporary to dissuade you. Spirit, can you show me what has been the blockage for Gemini up until this point? And so proud of yourself. There you go. Love life, okay? Love of my life, you are my friend. Okay? Yes, my job, I always say this is temporary, right? Scribe or writer. Okay, Gemini, you know, you guys are ruled by Mercury, and I feel like there's a lot to do with putting your ideas to paper so that you can go back and look at them and like understand what has been ruminating in the corners of your mind. Okay? I also feel like with this love life card, love life, everybody needs a thrill, pop, like, I feel like the person that you're involved with or that you were involved with, they may have a lot of desire to like be all that you can be. Like, I feel like you set some type of example. But they come from like a place where it's a lot, like maybe their whole family is full of like, you know, dysfunction. I feel like you cannot wear this person's progress as your own. You're building your own progress. And just because, you know, maybe this person isn't, and listen, this is kind of reminding me of Capricorn, so you might want to listen to that one too if you missed Capricorn. But it's like you give what you can to this person and you're setting an example to this person, okay? Now, whether or not in their own free will they overcome their beginnings and choose to like the higher path as you have done is up to them. And you can't make yourself responsible. Okay? I feel like that's why this desperation thing, right? Because I feel like something that you were doing for yourself may have fallen through, but then something else came, or you recognize, oh, the universe always provides, so I don't have to worry, right? But you have other weight on you, other people that rely on you, or that's how you perceive it. And so you add to the anxiety. Gemini, Spirit, can you show me in regards to love, what does Gemini need to know for this past life relationship? You've done this before. Okay? With you deserve love. Okay, separation under that. Gemini, I feel like, hey, Amandeep, I feel like this could be a physical separation, but it could be an emotional separation too. Okay? Where you have to spend some time like emotionally detached to focus on like what you're doing and give this person the space. Okay? Keep an open mind. All right? They may not choose the path that you have chosen. But in that could be it doesn't mean that the same outcome won't happen, okay? Understand. So like what I'm saying is you might be saying to this person, you shouldn't drink because everybody in your family is alcoholics, right? And then they don't listen, right? And they start going down that rabbit hole, right? Y'all, you know, you separate from this person, whether physically or emotionally detached. You're like, that's not my circus, not my monkeys, right? And then they recognize, like, they crash their car or they do something that makes them have to accept that, oh shit, I'm a fucking alcoholic. And then they go to rehab. So guess what happened? At the end, it's still the same outcome, a realization that the drinking shouldn't happen. But you worrying about or trying to micromanage your ascension and also this person's ascension is going to be exhausting, Gemini. You can't fucking do it. Okay? It's going to take away from where you're going, okay? Give them like the information and allow them the freedom to get there, okay? It's like give them the directions, but not the GPS. Do you understand? They can do that. There's many apps for that, right? So you understand what I'm saying? Just give them the address, okay? You feel me? All right? I feel like you're gonna get caught up in the smaller things, okay? If you can't hear me, you should come out and come back in because I think you're the only one having that problem. Okay? My happiness is a choice I make. Do you see? So just like they have the ability to choose to go after the things that they want, all right, or the advice that you gave them, you prioritizing your own happiness is also a fucking choice, right? So when things look crazy around you, you could, you know, get scared and let that shit prevent you from moving forward, or you could take other people's responsibilities and put them on your back, or you could prioritize yourself, your own internal peace and happiness, and know that the universe will provide for you, and let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be, right? And I feel like that's what Geminis are learning to embrace with this portal. Spirit, can you show me what is it that Cancer gang is manifesting for this 1111 portal? Later on today, I will be doing my breaking news allegedly for my Patreon members only. If you are interested in that, you should join Patreon. They be lit. A lot of stuff that comes out in the collective, like in the news and stuff, we've been talked about it a couple of weeks, sometimes months ahead. All right, so if you're interested in global predictions, you know, that's where you want to be. Spirit, can you show me? And there's a couple of the members inside the chat right now. They can tell you that this is very accurate. Spirit, can you show me what is it that Cancers need to know, please? What is Cancers, or what are they manifesting with this portal, please? You have reality can be shaped and changed by my direct actions, and so I will act with consistency and forge my ideal life. And it came out cross because Cancer, you're stuck in your emotions, and you're like, it feels like shoulda, woulda, couldas. It feels like in the possibilities. Give you an example. You went on a date with somebody 3 or 4 times. Everything was going good. You were supposed to see that person Saturday, and then they never called you. You text them, I hope you're okay. Is everything all right? Like they ghosted. Right? Now you have not gotten a response from that person. Right? You could be sitting there assuming like, well, maybe, you know, they're married. Or maybe they're in a hospital. Or maybe they just don't like me. Or maybe this. And you're creating like 1,000 stories in your head. For instance, that was just an example, but it's like, not only are there multiple possibilities in real life, but then it's also that you're projecting additional shit. Okay, water emotion, Scorpio, right? That's the season we're in, which is another water sign. And then Mars being in there is really triggering your energy. Okay, I feel like you're in your feels, but not in the most positive way. Can you show me what has been the blockage for Cancer up until this point, please? Can you show me? Health and galactic. You know, I feel like you're too much in the ethers, in the unknown, in the Pisces 12th house, right? Like in the shadows. Okay, I feel like it's affecting your mental health, your emotional health, your physical health, this overthinking, this worrying, this constant back to reality, anatomy, right? So it feels like you need to shift into more 3D things, okay? I don't want to dig in my Cancers. I love my Cancer gang, okay? But if you look around, all right, and I'm not talking about always, because I know some Cancers and their house usually be spotless, right? But like you might feel like when your mind gets overwhelmed, like if you were to clock out of the ethers and look around, you're like, what the fuck? There's dishes in the sink. There's this, there's that, right? Like you could be neglecting, you know, your earthly duties for the ethers, okay? If that makes sense for my Cancer gang, okay? Don't fall into a sea of emotions where you're not, I'm living my best life, ain't going back and forth with you, right? You have here healing family issues and let go control issues, okay? I feel like this is heavily based in some type of emotional situation in your childhood that has affected the way you see relationships. I feel like the control that you try to have in knowing or understanding every aspect is like a self-protection mechanism to protect yourself, or to try to foresee when somebody will hurt you. But it actually leads to anxiety, which leads to physical illness, Spirit said. A defense mechanism. Yep. Spirit, can you show me most likely outcome for Cancer, please? All right, so basically this person or whatever this situation is has triggered you, and Spirit's telling you, you know, you're falling down a rabbit hole, Cancer, by allowing all like this negative muck clog up. Well, what I mean by physical illness, right? Let's say that the anxiety is, you know, now, you know, you start thinking a lot, and then you're like, oh, my stomach hurts, I got the bubble guts, but it's not anything you ate, because the anxiety is now affecting the way you digesting. Okay, just like you digest your emotions, you digest food. You see, so before you're when we have before the mind recognizes an illness or a problem, the body signals that to us. Anxiety in itself is like a health signal that the body is saying you're doing too much worrying, right? So if you don't take that first sign, then it shows up in another way. Okay, like, you know, your stomach hurts or your hands shake or whatever. And if you keep ignoring it, it fucking grows. Right? Lady Eve, thank you, honey. You understand? So that's what I mean by physical illness. I will heal and move on, right? It doesn't matter why maybe somebody ghosted or not, okay? Giving them the mental, you know, space, right? And giving this all this energy to why they, you know, did something is not a lot. You're like stuck in that emotion. What's good, Jennifer LaRoe? You're just stuck there. Okay, and not headed in a new direction. And so Spirit is like, it's not about what they're doing. Let them choose whatever they want. Why do you want to choose to ruminate over something that isn't, you know, uplifting you? And I feel like that's what Spirit wants you to use this portal for, to understand why, you know, why you feel the need. Like, I bet you this person isn't halfway as important as you're making them out to be. Because it's really not based in this incident. It's really based in some type of childhood situation that happened. And so they're just a trigger or like a symptom of what you're looking at. Spirit's like, don't focus that hard on them. It's not even about them. Why are you making them that important? Okay, Leo. Spirit, can you show me, and that was 11:11 on the clock. So Spirit, can you show me what is it that Leo is manifesting for this portal? Too many, Spirit. Leo. What is Leo manifesting, please? Thank you. We must be conscious and responsible for our beliefs and behaviors if we're ever to be free. Leo, you went in a new direction. I feel like it didn't go all the way like you thought it would. I feel like maybe 60-70% went your way and maybe 20-30% didn't. I feel like you could be saying, you know, well, it would have went better if so-and-so would have helped me with X, Y, and Z. They have their free will. Okay? Leo, Spirit is telling you this feels like something new that you were unsure whether you could do it. Right? So rather than you looking at like, damn, I got 70% of that shit done. I didn't even know what the fuck I was doing. It was just fly by my pants, right? Instead of patting yourself on the back, you're like, you know, wanting to put blame for the other 30%. And Spirit's like, why not look at it the other way, where you could just adjust and say to yourself, what do I need to do to bring this last 30% into fruition? Like, instead, it's like lacking accountability. And it's not even like, you know, it's not like a red letter, you know, like some kind of bad mark. So in the rejection of it, A, you're not giving yourself the kudos for what you have accomplished, and B, it doesn't allow you to make adjustment to the new. Okay, so Spirit, can you show me what has been the blockage for Leo gang up until this point, please? Knighthood, Atlantis, and angels. So I'm going to give you an example. Let's say you come from a family of, I don't know, electricians. Okay. And you could have become an electrician. But now you decided, I don't know, a year ago, I don't want to be an electrician. I want to be a fisherman. Or what's the Copenhagen? Or I want to be a spiritualist, whatever. Something else is calling you, okay? Something that you may feel is divine for you, okay? Something that, you know, may have to do with your soul's purpose, okay? All right. So, you know, I feel like you're growing into a new thing, a new chapter. Okay, there could be naysayers around you, naysayers, okay, where you're wondering, you know, what happens if I don't achieve something? Or maybe this is why you're looking outside, you know, of yourself, to look at why the other 30% didn't happen the way you wanted. Okay, Spirit, can you show me? Thank you guys for all the love. You have children. You may have a lot of people counting on you. You could be in a relationship with somebody and there's a pregnancy. Thank you, Olivia. Okay, you could also feel childlike by trying this new thing, okay? And like the example that I gave you with the, you know, like everybody in your family's an electrician and you're kind of going in your own vein, okay? Now also with the 70% that you did and then the 30% that maybe you didn't hit the mark, you know, this could make you feel like a rookie, like a child, like I'm green behind the ears, like what the fuck made me think I could, you know, jump off this cliff and get out there, right? But everything is like that, you know? Like when you went from elementary to high school, like that shit felt challenging too. Like you're growing into something. Okay, chemistry. Okay, you just have to get the right combination. Perfect combination. Lovers, you and me. Perfect combination. Spirit, you did miss Cancer. If you head over to YouTube, you can find it. Hey, Ruby. Spirit, can you show me what is the most likely outcome for Leo gang gang? Too many, Spirit. I'll take these two that are up. My happiness is a choice I make. Your energy is so sacred. So look at that, okay? You're exactly where you're supposed to be, Leo. Okay? You're exactly where you're supposed to be. Strong, brave, and bold. Don't doubt yourself, okay? And, you know, do that honest dive. Like, okay, what do I need to adjust to get this last 30% off? Instead of looking outward, look at what you can do to shift that energy because the power is within you. Don't doubt yourself, okay? Virgo gang gang. And for my Patreon members, I will do breaking news in a couple hours. I'm going to take a little break and then I'm going to come back on probably around 1-ish. Okay, Spirit, can you show me, please? Okay. So Virgo, love was never absent from our lives. It's not bound in our hearts or in our relationships and thus is not capable of being owned or lost. We have allowed our awareness of love to diminish. That is all. Okay, it came out crossed. For those of you, there could be some empty nest syndrome. Okay, maybe a child is moving out. Okay, or a divorce happened, or it feels like a milestone. Something has changed. Okay, there could be some taking stock. Okay, of something. You could be asking yourself, what have I really accomplished? Okay, also heard, what have you done for me lately? Okay, so there could be like a realization that, like maybe the kid is going off to college, right? A couple that's been together a very long time, you're looking at each other like, I don't even know what you like to do, and I'll be honest, I don't care anymore. We're not been connected in a long time. Like, there could be some realizations, okay? And it feels a little bittersweet, okay? I'm not gonna hold y'all and tell you that it ain't. It feels bittersweet, Virgo. Okay? You could feel like something is slipping away from you, Virgo. Spirit, can you show me what has been the blockage up until this point for my Virgo gang? What has been the blockage? Karmic relationship. You may feel like, whether it's the same person or different people, like you keep repeating the same cycle. Okay, finances. You may feel like you invest more than they do, or like it always ends up costing you something. Okay, but I feel like, there was something that you couldn't have known. Okay, an action taken by somebody else, something that you couldn't have known, and it was not under your control, nor was it supposed to be. Okay, so Virgo, let's say you were dealing with somebody and you kept trying to hold on to this relationship. Okay, you wanted this relationship to work out, and so you tried your very best to make the situation work. This person was unfaithful in some way, and you tried to go to therapy. You said X, Y, and Z. Let's do this. Let's do that. You did everything, and then they went and got somebody pregnant, right? That was their free will. They did that. Is that a reflection of you? No, right? It's bittersweet. But the sadness could be coming from not just the betrayal, but knowing that maybe you stood too long, or you tried to make something be that, we don't own love. Sometimes it's only here for a moment, right? And I said earlier in this live that my husband had passed away, right? This was years ago, 2006. Right? I spent forever with him up until the time that time came. Forever is until it isn't. Okay, so the concept that what forever is we don't get that. Okay, forever could be 25 years, it could be 1 year. It could you don't get to pick that. Okay? But with trust here and the universe, okay, new love, like anything, we lose something, something comes to replace it. It may not be the same thing, right? It may not be the same thing. So like, let's say your child might move out, but then, 3 months later, a cat is on your porch, a familiar, and now this cat is like a child, and that might be a miniature step where you're like, I don't want to replace my child with a cat, right? But it allows you to begin the journey of opening your heart to something new. Open your heart to me. I got the lock and you got the key, right? Retreat. Like, now you should just be healing instead of trying to wonder why it couldn't be. It had its season, whether it was 3 months or 50 years. Sometimes we have to appreciate the season and prepare ourselves for the new chapter. Okay, Virgo, new chapter for you. But it has to do with you recognizing that in this time of releasing, you are preparing for the new. Okay? Don't get stuck in the why. Spirit, can you show me most likely outcome for my Virgo gang? Manifest your wishes, okay? You're worried about what you lost and you're not recognizing that there's a clean slate in front of you. An empty chalkboard. What are you going to write on it, babes? What are you going to put on that chalkboard? What is it that you would like to create? Spirit wants you to transform your focus to that. Okay, that's what I have for Virgo. Libra. Libra gang. What is Libra manifesting with this portal? Can you show me, Spirit? What is Libra manifesting with this portal? Can we get the lights up on YouTube, please? That would be greatly appreciated. Let us awaken now and realize there's greater vibrancy, joy, and freedom available to each of us. Daydreaming takes me where I wanna be. Let us believe faithfully that our dreams are worthy of any struggle and that it is our time to free ourselves and rise to glory. I feel like you took a shot. One more shot. 'Cause I love you. Don't know that it's real when you feel that it's real. And all I got. So you put it all the chips on the table. And now you're waiting to see the fruits of your labor. Spirit, can you show me what has been the blockage up until this point for my Libra gang? What has been the blockage for Libra up until this point, please? Sunday on TikTok, I will be doing live Q&A for my subscribers. If you're interested in that, you can catch me Sunday around 11. Spirit, can you show me mother and phobias? Vows. It's something about commitment and putting all your chips on the table. Feels like love. I gotta love Jones. I gotta love Jones. Okay, and Venus just went into Libra. Okay, so your heart space could be open right now. I feel like you're a little afraid because it feels like open your heart to me. You're really like, trusting, free falling. Okay, but it's something scary because it has something to do with like your parents' relationship or something like that. And you're afraid, like I'm taking a risk. I'm taking a risk. I'm gonna open myself, and I hope, right? Some of you could be in relationships or have been in relationships but never wanted to talk about marriage or living together, or like you have like a thing like, oh, I don't date anybody more than a year because then it gets all serious and shit, and I'm not ready for that. It could be something like that, in any area, right? Even friendships, like you keep it light, keep it pushing, right? And now you're about to let somebody in a real fucking way, but it's like a gamble, okay? Or you could have moved somewhere new and started a whole new career for love. Like it's something where you're really taking a risk. Thank you for the rose, Bruja. Okay? New love, and you deserve love, right? And you're so fucking scared that it'll be unrequited, that you'll pour all of this into a new situation and that it'll be rejected. But underneath that, you got honeymoon, right? And calling in your soulmate, right? So it's like you're doing it, but you're scared as fuck, okay, Libra? But Spirit said, say it with your chest, like, don't be afraid, right? Don't be afraid. Spirit, can you show me? is the most likely outcome for my Libra gang for the 1111 portal? I am peaceful and one with the earth, okay? I don't have to fit in. Practice chakra healing, and the universe is speaking. Listen with all your heart. And I said that you're kind of opening your heart and taking a risk, right? And you may feel like somehow this exposes you, or maybe you're like, you know, all your friends are like, you know, like single, and they're like, oh, you're gonna get committed, or something like that, and you're like, I don't have to be, you know, like everybody else, like my, okay. I also feel like there's something here about like an enlightening or something, that you have a new perspective. So let's say if you're a guy and you could be like, you know what, I'm tired of like the machismo thing. It doesn't really work in relationships because the type of women that I'm attracted to, or the type of people I'm attracted to, male or female, doesn't matter, right? That's not like, they don't like that frequency, and really I don't like that frequency. But are the fellas gonna judge me and say I'm a simp or something like that? I feel like you're ready to break away from like what society tells you. Okay? And I feel like this, you know, you're opening your heart, practice chakra healing, and listen with all your heart. Okay? I feel like you're really betting like on love and leading with love. Leading, say it with your chest, Libra. Don't be afraid. I know that, you know, whatever happened in your childhood has made you leery of committing to something, but the time is now, okay? And it feels like it's headed your way. All right, gang, that is what I have for the 12 signs for the 1111 portal. I did it today so you guys could know what to expect tomorrow. Okay, like I said, for the Patreon members, I will be back on later to do breaking news. And Sunday, I will be on doing the TikTok subscriber questions. All right. So I'd just like to thank you all for spending a little time with me. I'm wishing you all light and love and blessings on blessings. Bye, gang.